Alright, here it is. This is our base camp. That's Chris cooking up a mountain house meal there. That's our tent. Got some chairs set up. That's the old homestead that our base camp is set up at. We'll go check that out later. Here's a little bit of the country. It's beautiful country. We just saw a really good bear. Chris is going after him right now. We're about to set up. It's about 250 yard shot if we can get on him, so stay tuned. Got him, baby. Woo! Woohoo! Oh. Yeah, Chris just smoked a dandy black bear, as you probably just saw. So we're pretty pumped. What do you think, man?
Oh man, I can't believe it. First day out. I mean, not even 2 hours really.
2 hours, 3 hours in.
We get camp set up. We come out. We spot elk hanging out. We weren't even really serious about this afternoon, and there's a bear. Put on about a 300-yard scramble, stalk to it to get to it. And
my backpack's about a mile over on the hillside.
Boy,
that was awesome.
Repeat last year or 2 years ago, 24 hours and I had my bear. This year, 2 hours. I don't know if it can get much better than that. Hell's Canyon.
That was just take a look at the country. I mean, this is epic. Just look at this country. So we came from way around that ridge, about a mile. We spotted him for about a mile away, and Chris laid the smack down on him about 250 yards. But perfect wind the whole time.
Yeah.
Great stock. So
212 yards.
212 yards.
Yep.
Nice. That's awesome. Got it all on film. It's badass, man.
Yep.
Well, let's go
look.
Let's go check out this thing.
So day one, we just got here today. Went out for an afternoon hunt and shot this bear at 200 yards after probably a mile stock. So one down, one to go.
All right, it's day two. We're up here. The weather, we got kind of socked in. Doing some glassing. Saw a couple of shed bulls up on the hillside, but no dice. Glassing up any sheds. Just kind of waiting out the weather. Build a fire to stay warm and dry here. Just waiting for the weather to clear up a little bit. But about halfway through day two. No bears spotted yet today. But we're in a really good spot to glass, so the evening is going to be promising if this stuff clears up a little bit. So. There is our tent way down in the bottom, and you can see just how far we hiked up this morning. Way down there. Hiked up this ridge over here, came up this ridge line right here, and this is kind of the country that we're glassing into. There's Chris, the fire pit right there, posted up under this tree. It's about the only tree that can keep us dry on this whole hillside, so built a nice little fire under there. And down into this type of stuff down on the bottom is kind of where we're glassing these drainages over here with the timber, and the little creeks in the bottoms kind of seem to be where the bears are coming out of. So these little grassy openings. So those shed bowls earlier were way up in there on that hillside. So been glassing that like crazy, looking for sheds, but nothing on the open hillsides. But we might hit the timber within the next couple days and see if we can pick up any sheds in there. So stay tuned. So this is the back side of where we made the fire at. It's just some of the country that we've been glassing today. It's big stuff. Seems like these bears like they come out and eat this green, anything that's green down there in the bottoms with the water, kind of just that brushy stuff they're coming out of and eating green grass. Hillsides are pretty green. There's a lot of green grass. Flowers are blooming pretty good, and you got plenty of feed. Weather just needs to cooperate a little bit. What are you munching on there, man?
Cliff Bar.
What flavor are you going with?
Oh, white chocolate macadamia nut, of course.
That's the flavor of a true killer. All right, it's the morning of day 3, and as you can see, it is dry out time. Got rained on all morning. The weather kind of sucks, so we're just sitting here trying to dry some stuff out, make a fire, probably eat some breakfast. Still pretty cloudy. The rain stopped, luckily, but definitely not great bear hunting conditions, so just sitting here trying to get my boots dry from yesterday. What do you think, man? What do you think there, Bear Slayer?
Just waiting for it to clear up a little bit. Got to get some breakfast and then we'll get going.
Bears don't like this kind of stuff, huh?
Nope, they don't like it wet. They're fair weather animals.
All right, well,
they like tropical weather.
Let's get these boots dried out and get some breakfast in us and see what happens. Well, it's still day 3 and it's still raining.
And we still haven't left camp yet because it's raining.
Check this out. This is not a good situation for bears right now. Luckily,
Maybe.
we're under
Polar bears.
We're under this cover, which is amazing. It's keeping us dry. But as you can see, it's wet. It's really wet. So still waiting her out. We shall see. It's about 2 o'clock or so on day 3, and we've just been sitting under the cover all day.
Pinned down.
It is not a nice day, so we'll keep waiting. And this is what happens when you get rained on for 3 days straight. You got your You got your socks hanging in the tree. You got your Sitka gear, rain pants, Sitka gear mountain pants. Then you got the Sitka downpour jacket all strung out on the trees here, drying out after a couple days rain. So sun is really helping. It's boosting our spirits a little bit here. So that's Chris's platypus filter water system right there, which is absolutely awesome. You put water in that top bag, it drips down into that filter, then fills the bottom bag. You just fill your Camelbacks and water bottles up from that bottom bag. So pretty slick deal. It's kind of our whole program we got going on. It's day 4 and we're anxious to get out there. Show you our setup here. This is our base camp tent. This is my little vestibule over here. Keep my stuff nice and dry. It's our tent. Little roll-up table that we brought in with a camp stove. This is called the garage. It's a REI Kingdom 6 tent. This garage attaches to it. This nice area to sit under when it's raining, keep your stuff dry. So pretty cool setup. This is our base camp. So nice to have all these amenities 10 miles back in the wilderness area. Mission accomplished. Oh, there they go. They're going up that hillside. Oh, yeah. They look like yearlings, dude. Yeah, they do, huh? Yeah. Especially when you compare it to this one. That's a good sized bear. Those have got to be yearlings. Yeah. So what do you think is the play? She's going down the hill. All right, sitting here just Just shot a. Chris is getting text messages up here.
First time we've been to get a signal anywhere. Turn on my phone, it's going crazy.
So yeah, just shot a really nice color phase bear. Big sow is what it looked like. Really nice bear.
Beautiful cinnamon color.
Couple 100 pounds probably, and made about a 2,500 foot climb down up from base camp. Started about 2,400 feet, and we're up here about 4,800. And started at 9 o'clock. Got up here about 2:30. Immediately spotted 5 bears in this one drainage that we hadn't came on this side of the canyon. So ended up being good. The bears weren't up until about 4,500 feet probably. So
put what, about 2 hour stock on this bear?
Yeah, put about a 2 hour. Spotted her from probably 2 miles away, 2 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
Had to climb 600 feet.
Yeah,
500
in a
feet.
hurry.
Yeah, had to climb 500 feet to the very top of the ridge, and then circle around and get on them. So yeah, good day. Videoed a bunch of elk. Got the bear on film just then, and gonna give it some time and go check it out. But we're pretty pumped. This could mean 2 for 2 in
hopefully we'll be
4
officially
days,
tagged
man.
out.
Yeah, 10 miles into the wilderness. All do it yourself, public land. Wouldn't have it any other way. And
spot and stock.
Stock. Public land bears is no small feat, especially in this country where it's 3,000 feet from the bottom to the top. So we're pretty pumped. This is our second bear in 4 days. Chris shot that one first 2 hours we were here. And then we went about 72 hours without seeing a bear.
Mm-hmm.
And then sun came out, and then boom, all of a sudden there's 5 bears in this one drainage. So I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little pissed off that we weren't seeing anything, but the tides definitely turned when the sun came out, and they came out and ended up being a good day, man.
We just got to go retrieve her, and hopefully she's laying down there piled up.
Got to pack her out probably 400 feet, 400 feet. There's still some snow patches up here actually, so we're up here pretty high. So yeah, I gotta make about a 500 foot pull just straight uphill, and then we could probably bail off this backside and catch a horse trail all the way back to base camp. And it's gonna be on our back obviously, but you know what? It'll feel that much better when it's we got those roasts in the crock pot, I guess. So
yeah.
Stay tuned. We'll go check her out. This one. Well, here we are. Found the bear that I shot up on top. Beautiful bear. We're just completely on cloud 9 here. We got two nice bears, public land. We're about 10-12 miles in the wilderness area. All do it yourself. Climbed 2,800 feet today, or 2,500 feet. 2,500 feet today. Saw this bear, made an amazing stalk on it, and came down and recovered it, and couldn't be happier.